Minister Indar, you're really wicked. You make me sleep whole night last night. You're really, really wicked. Imagine, right? Imagine if my son was in town that day and that young lady had allowed that guy to place that bomb into that bin. What would have happened? You guys are nasty.
Now like lose car and lose ox and everything. Me no wonder. And then you and I get pull up and Best go get pulling and everybody get pulling. So you and Best should set like a difference on one side. And
the board of the Universal Church here in Guyana has come to an agreement that this pastor has been disqualified from being a pastor here in Guyana.
Not every day you could find a fucking stupid Spanish girl like, hey, I'm a kid. No, not me. You're not gonna come and play with me, baby. Never.
After some time, and as soon as my back turned, this is the kind of things business persons around the world does have to deal with.
I can't stand about governments in this country, both PPP and PNC, is every time it's campaign season and for politics, they always make it seem as if the Amerindian Guyanese and the African Guyanese aren't capable of crafting a life for ourselves that we can be proud.
Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa! Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the thing, whoa! Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried.
The banner, we're gonna Let's Start the Things TV family. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a fresh upload of a fresh update. Welcome back to Let's Start the Things TV, where we talk the things, we're going on in Guyana and in the diaspora, around the Caribbean, or sometimes even the world. You know how we do it over here. So it is Thursday, the 20th of November. I don't know, but I just like titling or labeling my upload then with the date. You know, something I just can't get out to me, you know. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, guys. As you guys see how we start the upload, you know we got on the menu, you know what we got bubbling in the pot. So y'all gotta stay around to the end of the content to make sure y'all get your sample of the dish. You know what I mean? But here we're going on. Before we go any further, like I said, if it's your first time over here, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on all. When you put it on all, you will be notified first when we drop an upload or we go live. Remember, run up the likes on this one. You say I get like 200 likes on this one, because today, steamy. Yeah, you could say steamy Thursday. Anyway, I say anyway, let me jump into these topics that we got for you quick and fast. Let's get this.
She said that no stop walk, so she want leave. I wonder what Lord do to she. Oh Lord, why she call leave? Well, it's the boss of the boss, Gucci Boss, representing for Let's Talk the Things TV YouTube channel for all your Guyanese updates. Partner, listen, this is all about entertainment news, all the mix up, all the gossip, all the Guyanese things them were going on in and out of Guyana for the diaspora people. Let's talk the things. Alright, TV. I want you to subscribe to this thing, so trust me. The Patagola Shida, too, she have a big uncle. Let's gossip about it. Oh Lord.
Well, viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Let's Start the Things TV. Today, definitely, we're going to kick it off with this female that you've seen on the screen. She go by the name of Annie. Yes, guys. Now, you guys remember the last upload that I did whereby the female, I feel like she get famous overnight. I don't know what's going on, because the first upload I ever did with her is when she came out saying that how she was still not paid from the government for doing some catering for the government when it was the election time, and it seems like the government didn't get the pay she money, so she was pleading to the government and the president if they could release her money. Now, since the video release, I don't know, it's like the whole ball game kick up just a dry, because we see whereby critics end up bringing her on his show, give the whole rundown from Trilalo days, from bump and grind days with this female, from when he was an artist, he tried to draw the and I was like, wow. Then boom, this woman just keep popping up. She views out critics popping up. And I was like, something ain't right. Is it truth with critics saying that she got a mental problem? Me no. But it was like, something with me, like I just can't take when I see women get on the internet doing strumming all the time. I no, that's just me. But now I see this woman drop a bomb shocking video accusing one of the ministers of being involved with the bombing at the gas station. Now when I hear this video and I see this video, I say, nah, something ain't right here. Viewers and subscribers, I want y'all to take a listen to what this female basically have to say about one of the ministers. Take a listen.
Minister Indar, you're really wicked. You make me sleep whole night last night. You're really, really wicked. Imagine, right? Imagine if my son was in town that day and that young lady had allowed that guy to place that bomb into that bin. What would have happened? You guys are nasty. You guys are wicked, Minister Indar. You are wicked. There is a special place in hell for you. There is a special place in hell for you. Just make sure you continue to walk with your guard, okay? Let me see how long you're gonna walk with them. You paid that guy $10 million, the Spanish guy, and he wouldn't talk. But if I get a chance to go in jail, right, I'll make him talk. If my son was in that town that day, or that was my child in the car, or it was your child, you're nasty. PPP, you're nasty. You are nasty. You guys want the whole, you want to give Exxon Mobil the whole tongue. You're going to move the tongue and carry it up Linden, or carry it up the highway. We know what's going on. We know everything. I know everything. I'm not stupid. I used my medication this morning. I make sure I did. Yes, Minister Indar, you're wicked. You're wicked bad. Imagine you want to blow up your own gas station for $10 million. PPP, y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. That's what the people vote for. And they want to fight me every day. That's why y'all rig the election for. You want to bring down the town. You want to kill innocent people.
Open story jump out, viewers and subscribers. Mouth open story jump out. Minister Indar pay the Spanish man how much money? $10 million for do what? Or should we say alleged? But we gotta use allegedly because yeah, we don't know if this female talking the truth. So yes, you know what I mean, we got to use the word allegedly. But this is crazy. How she get this information? Where she get this information from? Already going on here, so viewers and subscribers. Now we see whereby after this video was made a few days ago. Oh my God. I saw Rhonda Bob pick up the video and run with it on her Facebook page, whereby she posted with this caption saying these are serious allegations against the minister, as you could see, and the PPPC government. Now, I don't mind people talking, but how do you back these allegations up? Where is the evidence? She tagged up the president and say, you're accusing the government of terrorism. Like telling you. Now we see whereby the honorable minister, whoever she's talking about, made this post here, so guys, as you guys could see, me able to read right now. So I'm gonna leave you guys to read it. Pause it, read what the minister said. Basically, he said, you see the video. I wanna know this woman, we should really get this information from. So boom. Now this morning, now we see whereby the same individual, Annie. I was scrolling my Facebook. I don't know, as a content creator, I got for looking for stuff to bring to the platform, and boom, I run into this here, so whereby it seems that the individual got arrested, viewers and subscribers. Yes, woman who accused Minister Indar of being associated with the Regent Street bombing arrested. Oh me mama, in here with this, I know something like this would happen. I know something like this would have happened. You understand, viewers and subscribers? Let me get it more here. And I continue by saying, for the 3-year-old Annie Conrad, a resident of 7 Richard Tongue, Leguan, East Coast, was arrested and is currently in police custody facing cybercrime allegations. Oh my God. The development following a public accusation against the Minister of Public Utilities, Indar, regarding his alleged involvement in the recent Regent Street gas station bombing. As confirmed by senior police source, Minister Indar formally reported the incident to the Cybercrime Division after observing a Facebook video in which Mrs. Kimraj connected him to terrorism, murder, and the bombing. He characterized these allegations as dangerous, fabricating, and criminal. Subsequently to the report, law enforcement officials detained Ms. Kimraj yesterday evening. Charges are anticipated in the near future as investigation continues to analyze her online activities and the underlying motives for disseminating the video. Further details have not been released by authorities and the investigation remains active. You understand, sir? It seems like the woman gonna put yourself in a whole cabal. Then you like run your mouth. This will tell you something, and you see, right away she get critics points there. Because it seems like something definitely, absolutely wrong with you. Definitely wrong with you. No, bro. Something wrong with you. But viewers and subscribers, I want you guys to leave your comments in the comments section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this.
I am Dilip Bikari. I'm a born Guyanese, raised in this nation. And I'm from Berbice. I have been a pastor in India doing missionary work for over 5 years. And I've returned to our nation here in Guyana. Continue the work which was being done. I'm here as a pastor and the president of the Universal Church here in Guyana. And I would like to make an address to the nation in every religion, in every big organization. There are people who display misconduct, people who misbehave. And I'm not here to speak about religion, but I'm here to address the recent matter which occurred with one of our pastors, which you all are aware of. I'm here to sincerely and deeply apologize on behalf of the Universal Church, of the Kingdom of God, on behalf of all the pastors, assistant, members, and all those who believed in us. And due to his misconduct and bad behavior, for this reason, the board of the Universal Church here in Guyana has come to an agreement that this pastor has been disqualified from being a pastor here in Guyana. We always teach love, peace, and hope, not war. And with that have said, I would like to sincerely apologize to all the citizens of this nation, to the President, Dr. Ifran Ali, to the Prime Minister, Honorable Mark Phillips, to the Vice President, Dr. Barry Jagdio, and to all the members of Cabinet, members of Parliament, and all those in authority, and to the most humble citizen of this nation. Please receive our sincere apology. We commit to work together and continue to be humble, serving the people of Guyana. May the Spirit of God bless you all abundantly, and may God bless this beautiful nation, Guyana.
Well, viewers and subscribers, as you just know, heard the big man himself for the church. Yes, he's the president for the Universal Church. Definitely came out and kind of clear up certain things that people know that, you know, it was a very disturbed and ignorant situation that went down. Now, first and foremost, you know what I mean, if see this happen now, we already saw this pastor has been disqualified from being a pastor in Guyana. So I wonder if he's going to have to leave. You understand? This is what I want. If he's going to have to leave the country, or he could go and be a pastor at any other church. I don't know. He's not a pastor. I don't know. But he said disqualified. Second thing, what about apologizing to the individual that it actually happened to. More than infinitely the Prime Minister and the Vice President. But them man got to do with anything. Now we understand you're showing a little respect as, you know what I mean, you're in the country, which you use a Guyanese. Like, I try to get it. I could understand if you was a born Brazilian doing this, you could have said, well, you know, to the government and all this thing. But the government ain't got nothing to do with it. The person you're supposed to send you're sorry to, apologizing to, is the man that was in the video, because this pastor bring out a 22. For those persons who don't know, 22 is a cutlass. We said 22. What really going on in the church, we want to know, because if a 22 could come out to the church, who else could come out to the church? And that got me puzzled though, but let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Y'all buy this? Will the man come out and say, the president of the Universal Church came out and said, leave it in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this whole situation here. As we continue talking the things now.
Once the price is right, anything would sell. You can get the Caribbean under control. I don't like playing with the US. For some reason, I don't like the US. Yeah, but I gotta tell you what to ship the vehicle. You see these high-end vehicles, they attract a lot of duty. Once you go over 2000cc, it attract a lot of duty. So I would have to tell you, okay, what to ship the vehicle as. Remember, you retagging the vehicle, so I can just tell you, okay, what to ship the vehicle as. I could get all of these vehicles sold. What is this guy named Lee? You know Lee. So all the vehicles I want to lead them sent to Guyana, all I clear, all I dealt with. All the vehicles were Ansar sent previously, I clear and dealt with. Who else I used to get vehicles by? Neil, Blinky, Neil Yassi. Wherever vehicle you see come to Guyana, is I basically the only one who just clear it and do what I gotta do. I gotta tell you what to ship it as. You see, before we had we didn't have the restriction and the remigrant duty free, so I had a little rocket I used to deal with that. But now they put restrictions in it. Remigrant duty free, they only give you 5 million on the tax. You see how like this Ford, the tax gonna come to like 30 million or something like that. You put 5 million, or you get paid 25 million. You're gonna end up losing your money. But I could tell you, okay, what to retag the Ford as and what to ship it as. And then we can take it from there. The range, I can sell a range fast for you in Guyana. Fast. Either retag that range and send it as a 2-liter. You know, the Range Rover Sports come 2-liter. You retag it and you send it as a 2-liter. So when they punch in the VIN here, a 2-liter engine come up. Or you can send it as a Villar, or you can send it as a Range Rover Evoque. It doesn't matter. Once it's Range Rover, you can send it to anyone. Don't worry with customs checking our vehicles and stuff. I can do all of that, but you want to cover your end at the same time, right? So if they punch in our VIN number, they would see, hey, this is a Range Rover Villar, 2-liter. Cars is not so much of a big seller in Guyana, mostly SUV. Pickup trucks, those are big sellers in Guyana. These dog buggies and like the slingshot and stuff, they don't sell. People don't buy them things. Rarely you'd find people buying them for luxury. Like, oh, I buy it for luxury. I buy it because I always wanted one. That's the only reason why I buy it. For me to get some, I could buy the back for me, it's going to be hard. But mostly SUVs. Right now I have 2 duty free left to do. So I need 2 vehicles. I need well, I want personally the new Escalade and a G-Wagon for myself. I can probably not take the G-Wagon and replace it with a Lamborghini truck. If you get a Lamborghini truck, yeah.
Well, you don't know, because the people ask me how this registration got this name and this people still sees the vehicle. I say I don't know. I just get a phone call from the mechanic. I don't know.
Look, man, I hear you.
They ask me how the registration got one name and somebody else going to seize the vehicle, repossess the vehicle. How is that? So I say I don't know.
Yeah, but then I got to do that. What they would do, they would seize the vehicle because so that's what they would do.
But Uncle Godfrey, they calling somebody from some enforcement or something, some force something though.
Enforcement.
But I don't know.
He call enforcement?
Eh?
He done call enforcement?
No, he telling me that tomorrow when I go tomorrow, somebody from conforce or confinement something tomorrow morning when I go back to you tomorrow. So
how
if that cause
you don't know if it's a free vehicle?
nobody. Me don't know us, me don't know me no want no.
You don't know that big vehicle and the say that's coming duty free, man?
Nobody got people who's pay the duty for them vehicle at all.
Nah, Raj, the vehicle.
Because the vehicle of 5,000 they go off. How much?
It's about $30 million duty.
Well, people can buy vehicle for $30 million.
No, about leaving out buying the vehicle.
30 million for it without duty.
Duty alone is about $30 million.
Oh, stunt.
Yeah. You understand?
But I think you and Beth should fix up. I problem let me collect me get me vehicle, buddy.
I don't care anything to GRA. They tell you that the truth. They don't care about the vehicle. It's not me who lose, it's you who lose. Because if you got to GRA with the receipt and with whatever, the first thing they're gonna do is pull the vehicle in.
But me no want to happen either.
Yeah, me know you don't want that to happen.
Well, viewers and subscribers, basically, as you guys seeing what's going on there, guys, right now it's sticky. So for those persons who don't know, this recording has been released whereby this individual that is speaking is a dealer, car dealer, but what's going on, this man is a top-notch car dealer. This the man if you want all your luxury vehicle for coming to Guyana without paying any big duty or any big tax. This is the man you got to go through. I vex in a way, but I want to make it sound like, cause can you imagine if I want to bring in two luxury sitting like cuddling the man? Are you going to mess up anyway, yeah. Oh, God. Anyway, it seems like the individual is under some investigation right now because we see whereby Travis Chase did release it. And basically, this man running a ring. Like I said from before, if you want to get in a luxurious car in Guyana, this is the man you got to go through. But it seems like the individual didn't know he was being recorded or even was, under investigation. Now, at this said moment, we don't know still who is the individual. We just hear a couple names get called inside of this recording, this conversation recording. Now, the person that you see on the screen, basically, he is a Muhammad. I don't know, they got too much of Muhammad. What the person name? Afranza or Afraza Muhammad, if I pronounce the name correct. But it's how much Muhammad they got, man. The president in name Muhammad too. The thing is getting me mixed up in a way. Is if he's a Muslim, this is when you get Muhammad name or something. This is why me couldn't be a Muslim. Cause me want name Muhammad like everybody else. Cause I can get labeled. But viewers and subscribers, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know who you think about this situation here. So because Jano, now I know how Muhammad get. Well, the real Muhammad, I can't say the real Muhammad, Najuddin Muhammad get his luxurious vehicle in the country. It got to be through the same individual here. So all the rest of government officials, when you see this man with them high luxury vehicle, this got to be the individual. I telling you, bye. Hey, you see this like left this place. Viewers and subscribers, I'll leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this.
Something that I thought never gonna happen to me, it happened this morning. And I hope that taxi man see this video today. See it. And if you want come, you modest cunt. Because I don't freaking. Not every day you could mess up with, you could play with people. Not every day you could find a fucking stupid Spanish girl like, hey, I'm a kid. No, not me. You're not gonna come and play with me, baby. Never. So here now, let me tell you all the story. This morning, I left the gym and I catch a taxi. Because the place that I pass is just past the kitty bus and so on and that. And I have to go Albert Street. So I was a little bit late. So I said, man, let me catch a taxi because it's more fast. All right, I catch the taxi, right? And the man say, a taxi? I say, yeah, taxi. Good. I go inside the taxi. And the man, I always do like that. Just go inside the taxi because I know the price. And I know the people know the price too. Okay, good. So I catch my taxi. And the man was driving like crazy. Like, Bliss Engine Road at this time, like 8:30. It's traffic a lot. All right, good. So the man, try to avoid the traffic and so, okay, good. Man, driving like crazy. And I tell him, I accustomed to before I reach the place I going, I'm sweating because of the I feel my pressure going down. So I tell the man how much is, right? One straight away I need to stay, right? Of my workplace. So I asked him how much is. He said 4,000. I said, how much? 4,000. I said, man, seriously, man, I hurry. 4,000, that's my price. I said, that's your price? The man turning right in the corner where he got to leave me, right? 4,000. And I said, but 4,000? But like you mad? I tell him, like, you mad? And he said, that's my price, 4,000. I said, but, okay, in my mind, at that moment, it passed. A lot of news I saw on Facebook, Instagram, all over, about the same situation with even Guyanese women, that they charge them more than the money and the man just behave bad, take off the big fucking knife. And you know, instead of keep going with the thing, right, I decide to just stop it, because I know myself and I know I'm a mad woman. I know my head not good, and I know if you fight with me, I gonna fight back with you, because I'm with me, baby. All right, so I decided to, you know, stay calm and so, and I said, but I don't have all that money. I had the money on me, like, you know, just to avoid the thing, but I said, I don't have all that money with me. I have 2,500. And he said, it's 4,000. And I tell you that's my price. And I said, excuse me, but how it going to be 4,000? Like, you trying to smart me because you seen me, I'm a Spanish. I'm not no fucking Spanish, man. So, okay, I tell him, like, okay, babe, watch, I just have 2,500. He put the hand like that to collect the money, and I give him the 2,500, and he give me back 500. And I said, next time is 4,000. I said, next time, fuck you, Moriscon. You cussing me? He said, you cussing me? I said, yes, I cussing you. Ask me if I fucking care. He said, hey, you, because that's the only thing y'all know how to say. All Guyanese man know to say, hey, you fucking Spanish girl, fuck you. You don't know me. You don't know if in my bag I have a gun, I have a knife. I'm a fucking crazy. You don't know me. Same thing, I don't know you. Same thing, I don't know you, but you don't know me. So, you know, this got to stop. Like, this got to stop, because this country is not safe for nobody, not even the same Guyanese. If it's not safe for Guyanese, it's not even safe for the immigrant people that live in here. And I'm not speaking just because I'm Venezuelan. I'm speaking about all the Mexican people that come here, because it's not Venezuelans. It's not Venezuelans. It's not Cubans. It's Mexican. It's people from Argentina, from Chile, from Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic. Like, I cannot understand how this country becoming so...
Well, viewers and subscribers, this individual is got me thinking in all different kind of way. Now, let me break it down quick and fast with this Venezuelan national. Because basically, she's a Venezuelan national, definitely in Guyana. Now, basically, what shocked me is the last part of the video when she said that how, you know, the Guyanese national is blaming all the Venezuelans, but they are not the only people then that is in Guyana. They got people from Cuba, Panama, you know what I mean, Dominican Republic, and so forth. I don't know if she's trying for distract we in a way within the bombing situation she could be talking about. But she was specifically making a preference on the Dominican Republic people then. What she really mean? What does she get into? Let me come back to the taxi scene now. Now, you don't know Venezuelan and Guyana, how we think go right now. Them man look like them ain't got no mercy on Venezuelans right now. So you got to be real skeptical with what you're doing, because in this situation here, so what seems to be or should be a $500 drop turn into a $4,000 drop. So I don't know if the driver was going to lash Shapat or he trying to lash off Shapat, because this cruel. 4,000, I think she got in Borbies, because Borbies and them place the East Coast might be them kind of money right now. Money done ain't running. So me think to all the Venezuelans, y'all better ask them on y'all lightation out there, because it's sticky. But I like how she defends herself. she said, you mad? Yo, them Venezuelans make you laugh when them talking. The girl said she ready for fight. You would get some licks in your Venezuelan scorn. Don't try it. That's the point your agitation. Ask before you go anyway. When you jump in the people and vehicles, sir, or before, how much is a drop from here to there? Don't jump in it and you assume that everybody price gonna be the same. Because basically, this is what she says. She know that is supposed to be the price. Well, you lose a whole tot, a whole that you lose, and it could have caused yourself. But viewers and subscribers, let me know in the comment section what is your thoughts on this piece of scene here, sir.
I can't stand about governments in this country, both PPP and PNC, is every time it's campaign season and for politics, they always make it seem as if the Amerindian Guyanese and the African Guyanese aren't capable of crafting a life for ourselves that we can be proud of. And you know, the issue is that both of these governments continue to marginalize both groups. The Amerindians and the Africans continue to be marginalized in this country called Guyana. And all the opportunity seems to go to one particular race. And you guys know what race I'm speaking about. Most of the opportunity goes to one race. And apart from that race, the other people that they make sure they take care of is the business sector. Business people, non-nationals, non-Guyanese, and one race of people. And you guys can say in the comment if I am wrong with what I'm saying. Now, as you guys know, the People's Progressive Party Civic One Guyana government that have run this country from 1992 to 2015, and then from 2020 to date, this government got Tiger Bay, not too far away from the office of the president in central Georgetown. Now remember, this government running the country for the past 28 out of 33 years, you know. They neglected Tiger Bay, just like they neglected Sophia, they neglected places like Buxton, communities like Linden, communities like New Amsterdam, Aichuni, Kokwani. Most of this country, this government has neglected. And now, because they have plans to make sure that they build up their utopia, so that the money that they got put up and stashed away, they want to make sure that they got this first world experience, first world optics to match the money that they continue to withhold from the Africans and the Amerindian in this country, because they want to build up the place. All of a sudden, they finally decide to turn their eyes to Tiger Bay, and all of a sudden the PPP are making a spectacle of it. Now, this is why I'm saying they treat the Amerindian Guyanese and the African Guyanese as if we're charity case, as if we're not capable of crafting a life for ourselves, as if we're not capable of getting educated and qualified and certified and working in jobs and staying disciplined and consistent and planning and opening businesses if we were given the same opportunity as a certain race in this country. So now, apparently Mr. David Hines, now he's a new member of parliament for the new AFC. He is telling Priya Manik Chan, according to this news article I'm seeing here, Priya get the hell out of Tiger Bay and launch presidential campaigns elsewhere. Now, I don't know what would have caused David Hines to speak this way, but this is to the people in Tiger Bay, and this is to the Afro community, and this is to the Amerindian community. Now, if Priya Manik Chan had just stayed quiet, I believe it would have worked more in our favor. Just stay quiet. But listen what Miss Manik Chan typed on our page. This is why I'm telling you, governments, period, in this country, they make it seem as if Guyanese, they make it seem as if African Guyanese and Amerindian Guyanese aren't really Guyanese. Like we're non-Guyanese and we're just refugees or we just passing through this country, and everything the government does for us is a favor and it's not our constitutional right. Now listen what Priya Manichan is saying on our page. She always acts like a child in my opinion. LOL, this is after David I said, Priya get out of Tiger Bay. This abusive fool is trying for some relevance. Let's indulge him. What did Hines and Co do for Tiger Bay or people of African descent generally? Ever. Nothing. In their time in recent government, APNU AFC did nothing to empower people and nothing at all to empower vulnerable communities of African Guyanese. Not a single secondary school was started and finished anywhere. Not a single African family that wasn't connected to the elites was built up through being awarded civil works or higher education opportunities. Not a single African Guyanese was offered the opportunity to move into small contractor group or from small contractors to medium and then large, unless of course we count the then newcomers to the African club like BK and Larry Singh and so. Yet when the time came and APNU refused to give up power, even though the people of Guyana had thrown them out of office with their vote, this derelict was happy to voice the same non-service of the whole country, and particularly people of African descent, by saying that Granger should be made president again while we worked out what he deemed electoral kinks, aka as a failed attempt to rig the elections. Now here's what I'm saying. Miss Priya Manichan, President Ali, Barry Jagdeo, Ashni Singh, and the likes of these men and women need to understand that Guyana is for Guyanese. And the Afro-Guyanese, we are Guyanese as well. And the Amerindian Guyanese, they are Guyanese as well. And any opportunity that this country has to offer, it is not, you guys don't have to do it out of the kindness of your heart. You guys don't have to do it out of the kindness of your heart. We are Guyanese. And you see, it clearly points out that this government has marginalized Africans and they've marginalized Amerindians. We all heard of the Amerindians crying out because of their Amerindian ancestral land being taken away from them and given to international non-Guyanese so that they can extract and exploit the resources from the people's land, and then the people get nothing to show for it. We all heard of our Amerindian brothers and sisters crying out saying their lands are being exploited, their water is being poisoned, their lands are being poisoned, and they have nothing to show for it. And then when the government decides to go into Amerindian communities and spread the illusion of inclusion and say that they're building school and they're building hospitals, and then the schools and the hospitals are always understaffed, under-furnished, under-equipped. And when they build these schools, they make it seem as if they're doing a favor for the Amerindians. And it's the same way. They would have ignored and neglected many communities, and they're still ignoring and neglecting many communities. Now the other day, because they decided to put some bins at the Stabroek Market, which you guys know who are the people that really hustle at Stabroek Market, and because now they finally decided to look to Tiger Bay, and we have to look to see exactly why they look into Tiger Bay. Because we know anything this government do is never for the people. It's always for politics and always for PPP aggrandizement. So we got to look to see exactly ways they plan for Tiger Bay and what it means for the people there. But they act as if Afro-Guyanese and Amerindian Guyanese have to beg for a place in this country. And I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, we need to let these people understand that this country belongs to us just as much as it belongs to them. And I know you guys know exactly what I'm speaking about. Now, until this government starts to evenly spread out the wealth of this country, so that they don't have to be speaking that way, but until what as the APNU done for people of African descent, whatever is happening for the Indo-Stan Guyanese and the Chinese and the internationals, every race in this country should be enjoying the same benefits. All the contracts that the rich in the Indo-Stan Guyanese are enjoying, the Africans and the Amerindians should enjoy it. They should not be speaking this way about Amerindians, the indigenous people that were the first set of people to come to Guyana and start to plant the soil in Guyana and name the rivers and name mountains and all of these things in this country. They should be treating Amerindians with the utmost respect. and the Africans the same, because we built up this country. Now you hear the way how these people speak? They're fighting over who's going to do a little for people of African descent and who's going to do a little for our Amerindian brothers and sisters, and it's showing. So I want the people in the international community to track the way the PPP and even the APNU and the PNC speak about African Guyanese and they speak about Amerindian Guyanese, and see clearly in the words they say with their own mouth that the Africans and the Amerindians are being marginalized by both sections of government. Whenever they go into power, it's like the Africans and the Amerindians become a charity project, and not Guyanese. And Guyanese brothers and sisters, Guyanese is just as much for the Indostan as it is for the African and it is for the Amerindians. And it's not supposed to be for the nationals to enjoy it and dine off of our backs.
Well, no joke. At the end of the day, that is what we see with our own eyes with the government. You understand? And that's why I say I don't really trust politics, because we know at the end of the day, these guys does do this thing for a show. And you know, the racial discrimination that still is in Guyana, no matter how much we try to change it, because they have a lot of persons is fighting against it, showing person that, yo, an Indian could deal with a black could deal with an Indian could deal with an Amerindian, or an Amerindian could deal with a black. Come on, it's 6 race. And we need for bond this, but still, they are using this thing within a mental, like how they say, slavery. They still there, but it's a mental slavery. The same thing. You understand? Racial discrimination, they are using it in a mental kind of state. They may come out blazar like that. You understand? But it's crazy. Viewers and subscribers, leave your comments. Let me know what's your thoughts on this whole move that the PPP government made into Tiger Bay. Let me know what's your thoughts. Now, before we come out of here, so we got to drop this one. And like I said, I got to drop everything that we definitely show you from what we got on the menu. Now, this is very hard rending, because to know that you employ this worker, you teach him everything, then behind your back, he's stealing your money, stealing your gold. Now, a lot of persons, when we show this video on our live, they say the boss man himself is to be blamed. Because if this man thief from you already, we give you a second chance. Here we know everybody need a second chance, but a second chance is to be given to persons pertaining to what really they did. Because if you try to kill me, how I giving you a second chance for kill me again? If you try to poison me, how I giving you a second chance of poison? So it determines on what really that individual done to you for them to get a second chance. But in this case, he need to get jail.
Hey guys, now this is me highlighting an incident that occurred at my business place. Soon as my back turned, after detecting that a half penny weight of gold would have been removed from my safe after some time, and as soon as my back turned, this is the kind of things business persons around the world does have to deal with. People who would have worked wholly and solely to have a dream become a reality as it relates to an establishment, and having a force-time staff, for instance, right? I would like you guys to watch this young man left hand after closing the safe, and you're gonna see make 2 key moves with his left hand, whereby I would have detected that he stole an additional 47.5 penny weight of raw gold and $75,000 from my safe. Now, the thing that really angered me with this little fool, right, is that I would have highlighted this guy. I said, boy, you come here, you say you want to walk, I can train you, right? But if you ever decide to thief from me, I can catch you. You understand? I know if this fool forget that I got all this camera in my place, or he think that I stupid. But y'all tell me where y'all detect. And the thing that hurt me the most about this little fool, this boy is a thief over 1.6 in gold from my business place, and went and buy phone for his entire household, his sister, his brother, his nephew, everybody, and a motorbike. and now want to ask me to give him time to repay me. What do you think I should do with this boy?
Oh, guy, I'm sorry, la pay you. Pay, bro. Bro, it's either your hand, the broke foot, the broke, then you're going to jail. As I tell you, I don't like thief. I do not like thief. Not at all, and I'm not going to condole it. But you leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this situation here. This is the part I can jump out. It's Thursday. So you're done. I hope you have a blessed Thursday. For those persons who watch the content so far, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, put your post notification bell on. You understand? Let me know what time you're watching this upload in the comments section. Okay, guys, once again, peace and love. Thanks everybody that checking in. See you until next time. We out here, so stay safe, stay blessed. Let's start the Things TV, where we talk the things. See you now.